Hi, my name is Paul Jethro&Eve, BS Marine Transportation, 3.1 Alpha of Dr. Carlos S. Lanting College. This course is called Maritime Communication. Our instructor is 2nd Mate Reynaldo Tan. So now we are going to have a brief talk about sending distress alert by VHF, MF, and HF. What is VHF, MF, and HF stands for? VHF stands for Very High Frequency. MF stands for Medium Frequency. HF stands for High Frequency. What is a distress signal, or also known as distress call? It means obtaining help by means of signals that are communicated by transmitting radio signals, displaying a visually observable item or illumination, or making a sound audible from a distance. What is a distress alert? When to use it? A distress alert transmits information on VHF channel 70. When we use the VHF, the digital selective calling will automatically set the VHF channel 70. The vessel's MMSI or Maritime Mobile Service Identity, the vessel's position, either from the GPS or manual entered by the operator. The UTC, indicating the time when the latest position was updated. These are automatically set when using distress alert in VHF.
When sending a distress signal, the DSC device will at minimum include the ship's MMSI number. It may also include the coordinates if radio is connected to GPS system, and if necessary, the channel for the following radio telephony or radio telex messages. The nature of distress, it remains undesignated in case of undesignated distress alert, because some cases you cannot inform them about the incident, especially if it's too late. They will know where the accident happened, but they don't know what is the causes. Later on, we will be back on the topic about distress alerting. The vessel position and the UTC time, indicating the time when the latest position was updated, that are transmitted within a distress alert, is very important information for the rescue operation. So, if the VHF radio is not interfaced with GPS or automatic GPS, entered position is not valid. Position and time should be updated manually. The recommended minimum time period between updates is no more than 4 hours if your radio is not interfaced with GPS. A Maritime Mobile Service Identity, or also called as MMSI, is a unique 9-digit number and acts in the same way as a telephone number. The MMSI allows radio operator to make automatic calls through VHF DSC radio, and is the identity that is automatically transmitted within DSC calls. The MMSI belongs to our ship when it comes to distress. When we are sending MMSI number and other info that identifies the ship, the company will check your status of the ship if it is really in distress. Always double check when using the distress signal. Don't use it when it is not necessary, because it will cause a lot of expenses by sending SAR team or SAR. If it is only a false alert, loss of money is equals to loss of time. There are 2 types of distress alerting. Undesignated alert, no time for telegraphy or message, and you cannot follow up the call from the VHF channel 16 because there is no time to explain everything cause of the incident. No nature of distress, no transmission anymore. Undesignated distress alert and designated distress alert. This is enabled by either pressing a single push button or pair of push buttons, normally covered by a protective flap for a short period of time. It is usually 5 seconds. To be used only when there is no time to compose on alert, because the position and time will be transmitted is not checked and corrected to be up to date. The alert will not include information relating to the nature of distress. String undesignated is sent. VHF radio simulator. The distress button is located under a protective cover that must be slid back before the button can be pressed. To send the call, press and hold the distress key for 5 seconds. A countdown to the transmission will be displayed. Release the key at any time during this countdown to abort the transmission. Designated distress alert is enabled by programming the DSC controller to include further information relating to the nature of distress and to update the time and position manually if necessary. The designated distress alert is then broadcast by either pressing a single push button or a push button for 5 seconds after programming. The following are internationally recognized nature of distress: fire or explosion, flooding, collision, grounding, twisting or capsizing, sinking, disabled and adrift, abandoning, man overboard, undesignated, same as an unprepared undesignated distress alert. If we are experiencing this accident, you can update it manually if you have enough time. But of course, if we don't have enough time, just press the undesignated distress alert that automatically sent to all stations. Why is it that all of the station has the responsibility to know about your status during distress alert? It is because you are calling the area of the station and also to avoid the incident make worse. DSC is the primary method of sending distress alert. The secondary is EPIRB. The content of undesignated alert: vessel's name, MMSI, position of vessel, time of transmission. Designated distress alert includes vessel's name, MMSI, position, and time of transmission. Nature of distress, if possible. Assistance required. In short, when you are using undesignated alert, takes a lot of time for the rescuers since they do not know your exact spot. But still, it is important to use the undesignated alert, especially when the situation is risky. Distress format: Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. All stations, all stations, all stations. This is the name of the vessel in distress spoken 3 times. Call sign or MMSI. Mayday. Name of vessel, call sign, or MMSI of the vessel in distress. Position: vessel's position at UTC, or time of vessel position in UTC. Type of accident: this is where you will say what kind of accident. Intermediate assistance required. Number of people on board. Other information that could help SAR service, such as weather conditions, activated EPIRB, etc.
Over.
This is the example of designated distress alert. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. All stations, all stations, all stations. This is Captain Magat. This is Captain Magat. This is Captain Magat. Mayday. This is Captain Magat. My call sign is Victor 279. MMSI number 235762000. Our position: 45 degrees, 36 minutes north, 013 degrees, 32 minutes east, and 05:5 UTC. The mast has broken and the engine is not strong enough to prevent us from grounding on a rocky shore. Intermediate assistance required. I repeat, immediate assistance required. 6 persons on board, and due to strong winds, we can only remain on board for approximately 20 minutes.
Over.
You should send it via DSC. First, for the alert, sending Mayday is on VHF by broadcasting on channel 16. Always remember that you can repeat the important information about your vessel. If RDSC alert are received by the coast radio station, they should acknowledge it. They are well trained to do the job for rendering. Assistance required for our vessel. If there's no one who will acknowledge the report, you're going to relay the message. If we receive report from channel 70, we should listen to channel 16 because the next step is to send the voice message by telephony in VHF channel 16. This is a relay format example. Mayday relay for 3 times. This is MMSI of the vessel. Name of vessel 3 times. Call sign of vessel 3 times. Receive the following Mayday from MMSI. Call sign of the vessel in distress. Example: Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is 2, 3, 5, 7, 6, 2, 0, 0, 0. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Call sign: Niner, Victor, 7, 2, Power 2. Receive the Mayday from 2, 7, 1, 2, 1, Niner, 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 7. Captain Magat, 8, Victor, 2, 7, Niner. Mayday, this is Captain Magat. My call sign 8, Victor, 2, 7, Niner, Niner. MSI number 235762000. Our position 45 degrees, 36 minutes north, 0, 1, 3 degrees, 32 minutes east at 05 power 5 UTC. The mast has broken and the engine is not strong enough to prevent us from grounding on a rocky shore. Immediate assistance required. I repeat, immediate assistance required. 6 persons on board, and due to strong winds we can only remain on board for approximately 20 minutes.
Over.
When a DSC distress alert is received by a CSR, there should be an immediate DSC acknowledgement from them. If DSC distress alert goes unacknowledged, the DSC controller will automatically repeat the broadcast at approximately 4.5 minute intervals. A repeat broadcast can also be done manually by firstly canceling the distress alert and reprogramming the DSC controller before once again by pressing the distress buttons for 5 seconds. When a DSC distress alert acknowledgement is broadcast, this automatically stops the repeat of the alert. The information contained in the acknowledgement includes MMSI of the acknowledging CSR, MMSI of the station in distress, any subsequent RT, distress call and message broadcast on VHF channel 16 will be acknowledged by voice by both the CSR and vessel in the vicinity under the control of the CSR. Don't forget that we should stay calm to deliver our message. Reception of a distress alert. After the reception of a distress alert on VHF channel 70, a distress message on VHF channel 16 must be listened. Then wait for a CSR to acknowledge the call and for following voice communication on VHF channel 16. If your own vessel is able to assist, acknowledge the call by RT on VHF channel 16. If a distress alert is not followed by an RT broadcast on VHF channel 16 or acknowledgement by any other station, acknowledge the call by RT on VHF channel 16 and proceed with voice communication on VHF channel 16. And try to notify the shore authorities by any means. Acknowledgement format. Mayday. MMSI of the vessel in distress. Name of the vessel in distress 3 times. Call sign. This is MMSI of the vessel. Name of the vessel. Call sign of the vessel. Receive Mayday. Acknowledgement example. Mayday 235-762-000. 235-762-000. 000. 235 762 000. Captain Magat, Captain Magat, Captain Magat. Call sign 8 Victor 279er 9er. Call sign 8 Victor 279er 9er. Call sign 8 Victor 279er 9er. This is 235 762 000. Bluesy, Bluesy, Bluesy. Call sign 9er Victor 7 2 Power 2. Receive Mayday. That's all. Hope you like my video. Thanks for watching.